Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Hannah.
And Calissa.
And Sarah.
And we're finally all together again.
I know. Every week we get like one good one, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later we're like, okay, we're back together.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it snowed today.
Yes,
I don't
it
know
did.
how much snow we've gotten.
Not much.
Enough to make me go,
Oh, was it? Slippery?
Yeah. I slid down the highway and I had to honk my horn at another car that
Oh
was
my God.
coming. Like, I have no control.
Oh,
Scary. So then I'm like, okay, no more 60. We're going down to 50 now.
Shoot.
Oh no. Oh, I'm
Well, you
glad
made it on
safe.
time.
Yeah.
I literally pulled in your driveway at 1 o'clock. So
Oh my
I'm
God.
glad you made it safe.
Yes.
I'm here. Yay.
And you made it, and you're live.
Yes. Are you got a new tattoo?
Well, no, she just touched it up, and it's itchy.
Yeah. Do tattoos itch afterwards?
It's like a scab.
It's like a sunburn. Itchy. I've never known, so that's what they tell me.
I
You
would
just
know.
tan.
I
would know.
Sarah
I would
was just
know.
rolling her eyes. She's like, bitch.
Yeah, so stupid. I literally only sunburn. So. Like when I am like, man, I'm really tan right now. Hannah will give me like serious side eye. And I'm like, yeah.
With a magnifying glass. I'm like, bitch, where?
It's like light red, dark red, all red.
Is that one of your pet peeves? That you
It's
can
being
you don't tan?
sunburned? No, not necessarily. I don't really care about being tan, but it would be nice to not have to worry about it every time I go outside.
Yeah.
So,
I suppose.
Question: do you guys wear sunscreen every day?
hell no.
In the summertime, I will put more on my face and my hands.
Okay.
Well, no,
I don't.
literally never.
Nope.
They said at 25, you really should start taking care of your skin. So I've been putting, I bought everything. Eye cream and just put it on. I'm like, I don't know if this is doing anything.
Yeah.
And then someone literally said, just use Vaseline. So I've been using Vaseline since 25.
Like you're under your eye.
Under my eyes, on my forehead, on my smile lines.
It's supposed to just help lock in moisture, although I'd be careful because it's petroleum based.
What's that mean?
It's just petroleum. I don't know how to explain this because I don't really understand the science of it, but it's just like a dirty, like natural thing. You'll have to look this up. Someone who is big in science stuff, tell us more about it. I don't know.
Well, I've been doing it since I was
You can do you. Do whatever you
25,
want.
26, I think.
I've got to say, I love the beef tallow that you gave us.
Good,
I
good.
love it. I use it all the time.
Love.
Yes. So,
had a
Do you
big
look
fan.
younger yet?
I don't know. You tell me.
I had to quit using it because it
I think
made
it's
me
more
break out.
prevention is key. Oh, it made you break out?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. and
Weren't you
I'm-
using it for a long time first, though?
For like a couple months, but like I'd get a pimple here, pimple here, pimple here, and I'm like, why am I breaking out? So then I like, well, let me just take a break.
Yep.
And then it just went away. So some people on the internet are like, well, it's
Like a purging process?
yes. And I'm like, I suppose, but it's also very annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I pick.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
touch
you
my
gotta-
face and I can feel it, and I'm like, pop, 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 pop.
Yep.
Oh
Same.
my.
Yeah,
I try not to.
I really should try not to.
Yeah. I'm a scalp picker too.
Me too. I love to itch my scalp.
Yep.
Yeah, feels
Pick.
good. Although I have a
Get a
very dry
scab.
scalp, so like
Ooh.
sometimes it'll be a little crusty.
Yeah.
And then I gotta like wipe it away, which is kind of gross. So.
Anyway, that's the update on Sarah's scalp.
Oh, also speaking of scalp, do you know what I discovered? Well, actually, Calvin discovered it. Gray hairs.
On you?
On you?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay. I hope someday that I have all white hair.
Right.
I'm like hoping really hard. Can't wait.
That'll be fun. Is your mom?
Your mom's pretty
Gray?
white.
Super gray, and she's been really gray.
But she's
since
like white gray.
She was like 30. She's pretty salt and pepper.
People are really embracing the gray.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind
My
of.
sister has quite a bit of gray.
Really?
Yeah,
How old is she?
33. Gonna be 33.
Yeah, I was getting my hair done, and my hairdresser's like, "Yeah, you had a couple grays." I'm like, "What? What did you?" I didn't have the same reaction as you, Sarah. I was like, "No."
Oh,
I'm literally like, I could be a teenager if I wanted to.
I know. I still feel like I'm 18.
That's weird for a 14-year-old.
Young. I'm a child.
I honestly still feel 27.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel 26.
I don't know specifically, but I feel young still.
Yeah, I'm like, no way I'm not 31. No.
I know.
And when she's like, "Oh yeah, you just had a couple," and I just wanted to
How
shake
long
her.
were yours?
I don't know because
mine were all,
I've
like-
literally never seen. She said it was like in the back somewhere, which
Oh.
is weird because gray hairs usually come in the front
Mine
first.
are all in the front right here, right in my part.
Oh, I see it.
And I have, they're only like maybe 2 inches long, so
I see
I
it.
can kind of tell when they grew in or when they started to grow in. But
We are not old enough to get that.
I'm okay with it. I'm blonde kind of still, so they're not like that noticeable unless you really look.
True.
It's fine. It's not that
Yeah,
serious.
Craig's getting some on his sides and his
Calvin's
beard.
got a bunch. He's had a bunch for years. In his beard and his mustache,
Oh my
his little shaven head. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's not that, like, I'm like, I don't want to turn 30, but I get gray hair and it's like, it's not that serious.
Maybe I'll be on that train one day.
Yeah.
But no.
Train is not today.
No.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Well, this is kind of a random episode. We're just catching up.
This is
talking
literally
about-
like the podcast has kind of turned into like literally what I would like a conversation I would
chats.
have with anyone.
Yeah.
Chit chat.
Especially because we can't see each other that often. Even though
Yeah.
me and Hannah live across the street, we don't see each other that often. Like, we have busy lives.
Really do.
Yes, and we have some pet peeves.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, let's hear it.
I've collected a whole list again, and I think Calissa has a few this time.
Yes.
Did you collect some
No,
this time?
I didn't.
Okay. I don't know.
But
how
I'll
you-
just I'll go off what you guys
I
say.
gotta tell you, I don't know how you go through life and don't just think about, man, that shit really annoys me.
Yeah.
Every day, multiple times a day. And then you write it down. Okay.
Blank stare on
Oh,
Instagram.
man. This first one,
Okay.
I don't know if you're going to get this one or not. Maybe you won't get it. Okay. But when you're in a drive-through lane, okay, well, it could be either. But this time, what I'm thinking of specifically was specifically in a drive-through lane. I'm looking at you, Chick-fil-A. When you have 2 drive-through lanes and then they make you merge into one to come to the window,
Yes.
that drives me insane. It gives me such anxiety because I'm sitting there panicking, waiting for the other person to try to cut me off. So I'm like inching forward so close to the car in front of me or like wherever I am supposed to fit in line, you know? And it causes me so much stress and I really hate it. That's a pet peeve.
Yep.
Just make it all one line or make everything 2 lanes.
McDonald's is the same way.
Yes, I hate it.
And everyone's always really like, nope, it's your turn. You go. You know,
Oh,
we
I
kind of
don't-
look at each other like, okay.
I've not had that experience.
I don't know how they keep the orders straight though.
Exactly.
If like one pulls ahead of the other, or if you're like, oh, just go away.
Nope. There was a couple times where people just like blatantly budge, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I'm supposed to go. And then like I'll hear the McDonald's person, oh, did you get a Big Mac? And she's like, no, I got this. And I'm like, yeah, that was my Big Mac because you budged.
Well, so I don't know how it works other places, but I was talking to Calvin when Chick-fil-A just opened here. They had a whole system of like, there's a camera that reads your license plate, where like the person is supposed to look at your license plate and then they take your name.
Oh my gosh.
So they're supposed to ask you, what's your name? And then look at your license plate and confirm that it's the same.
Wow.
creepy.
So that's how it's supposed to be, from what I've heard. So
Okay.
I don't know how McDonald's does it. It seems like they just be
They don't-
flying.
they don't.
They just do whatever they want over
Pretty
there at
much.
McDonald's.
PSA,
But yeah.
Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
key lime lemonade.
Ooh,
So good.
what does that mean? What does a
Key
key lime? What
lime
does key
lemonade.
lime taste like?
It's like lime lemonade.
I don't know if I'd like that.
You
Does
should
it
try
taste like
it.
Sprite?
I'm going to get one after this. No, it
yum.
tastes like margarita.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't like that. I like strawberry.
Yeah.
I'm a
Do they have
fruity-
strawberry lemonade at Chick-fil-A?
I don't think so. But their lemonade is just really good in general.
Yes.
They have pretty good sweet tea too, actually.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get Craig a lemonade so he can try it because he's a big lemonade buff.
Oh yeah, I love lemonade.
But it's making me super like
Why aren't you going to
heartburny.
Wendy's?
Why not going to Wendy's? Because
Because the drive-through sucks here in Mason City.
Okay, but you got to get
I
yourself
don't even
some
know where
Wendy's
Wendy's
lemonade.
is.
It's kind of over by. Actually, you could get
It's
out
on
to
the
the
south
highway this
side.
way.
Oh.
If you leave like, well, okay, I won't say that out loud. If you leave like,
I could
by
type it in
Taco
my
John's.
GPS.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
right,
you go.
yeah.
take that way on Federal.
Okay.
Don't go down there. Where there's a bridge, there's a train bridge over top of you, overpass, underneath, and then Wendy's is right there on your left.
But the drive-through sucks because it's on the highway. So like if it's all the way out to the highway, like there's no way you can get
You
it.
know what though? They have online ordering, so you can just order it in the app and
It's
then
not
walk in
time
and
for
get
that.
it. You can literally do it when you leave here and then be there in time to go get it.
Yeah.
It's a lemonade and it's fantastic,
Okay.
delicious.
That's
Get
good.
both.
Think about
get
it.
Both. Get both.
Do both. Double fisting lemonades.
Compare. Just compare.
Oh yeah,
And you love
mukbang.
Yeah, lemonades. I love that. Love it. Any other thoughts on that pet peeve?
No, I agree. But McDonald's sucks. Like,
yeah.
just, but everyone's been
general.
really nice because everyone's like, yep,
I've not had that experience personally. I feel like most people are pretty rude.
that sucks.
Yeah. I guess we are where we are. Okay, this is another one. Maybe you'll understand this. You won't understand this.
Okay, you gotta say who you're pointing to.
Oh, Calissa, I think maybe will understand this because she's also blonde. I don't know. I would really doubt that Hannah would ever understand this.
Try me.
But okay, when taupe brow products specifically have a red undertone, it drives me up the wall. Up the wall. That's very specific of a pet peeve.
That is.
It's a very specific pet peeve,
Well,
but
it's
I know I
because-
get it because my
Yeah.
brows are brown and they definitely have it has like a red tinge to it.
And I do not like when my brow products show up straight red
Yeah.
on my face. One day I was doing my eyebrows with my taupe eyebrow pen, and Calvin looks at me in the light and he goes, "Girl, why are your eyebrows red?" Like straight red. I was like, well, I guess I'm going to throw away this brow pencil. It's done.
That
So,
sucks.
yeah. And I had been going to school and walking around for weeks with that brow pen.
Actually, now that you bring it up, I think I did notice like a red tint.
That one day when you're like, wow, your eyebrows look really good today. And I was like,
Yeah.
thanks, I'm doing something new. Yeah, that was that stupid eyebrow pen.
Well, they look nice, but like,
But the color is red.
oh shoot.
And it looked silly.
Yep, I remember. Yeah, they were a little red.
I can't believe you wouldn't have
But
said
I think
something.
your hair was really vibrant too. So
Yeah.
like when it like matches, it just enhances it. When you had like
You
a
could
reddish
pass
hair.
for you kind of have a red tinge to your hair.
Not that red.
You should do red.
I've done red.
How's
I did
it
a lot
go?
of red.
Do it again.
Yeah, but it's so much upkeep. It really is.
Think of how Chapel Roan feels.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's crazy. I don't know why she would do that. Yeah. It's insane.
She's
That's when you got
awesome.
money to pay for that stuff.
Oh, we should talk about the Grammys. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that in another episode.
All right, save it because we're still talking about pet peeves.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about one of yours before I move on to my other one?
Sure.
Okay, go for
I
it.
just have one really prominent one. When you're checking out in line, there's a lot of people, and someone pays in cash, and they take the time after they're done checking out to put the cash in their wallet, like one by one, put the change, open up the zipper, put the
Is it an old
change in the
person?
z-
It's always old
Yes.
people.
And then they like stand there and they take up the spot, and the cashier's just like people in line, and they're just taking their sweet time putting their money.
Oh my gosh, I feel that
into
so
their
deeply because
wallet.
that causes me anxiety when I have cash to pay with.
But I think
like
So
make
you're
a-
the problem.
No, I make a point of like doing it really fit quickly or like literally walking away while I'm doing it.
Yes, thank
Because
you.
it drives me.
Thank you.
I get nervous.
there's like another
Yes.
thing that people get nervous too. When Aldi, the checkout.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You need to like bag your own stuff.
Yes, but like the whole switching cart thing kind of
Yeah.
like gives me anxiety because I just want to get out of there and not be an inconvenience
Yes.
to the person behind me.
Yes.
And I'm stressed.
And
I'm like,
and all these people are always just like
Zoom, zoom,
so
zoom, zoom,
focused,
zoom.
Yes.
and they're like not.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I need help if I'm going to go to Aldi. Like, I need mental help. Like, save me, help me, like, guide me like I
So intense.
am a child.
I don't like to like overhaul my stuff because that's a lot of stuff you got to pack yourself. and
Yeah.
I get it, but also, ugh.
I like to, that's why I do self checkout and I take my sweet time. So
But now
I
the
can-
self checkouts have gotten really busy.
Yeah.
Well, that's because everybody is unstaffed. They don't staff their lines.
Everywhere's short staffed.
Yeah. But we need to create more jobs.
Well, they should hire people.
Yeah. That's what
Is
they
it-
say.
is it-
Everybody says they're like, oh, we look at all these jobs we're bringing into America. It's like people have jobs.
Sometimes I think it's annoying because I think companies sometimes, and maybe people who work for companies, if you're listening, tell us the truth. But if
Tell us the truth.
Yeah. If you are like a manager or whatever for wherever, Walmart, whatever, it's maybe slightly less productive to have fewer staff, but is it also cheaper to not pay for the extra staff? Yeah. So like I wonder about the cost of that. Does that make sense?
No.
Like, so are we not hiring more staff because it's going to cost more money to have that amount of staff? You know what I mean? Instead
depends
of just
on the
like eating a
field.
little bit of the like
Yeah.
annoyance from customers about not having as many cashiers or whatever.
It depends on the industry because like it's always cheaper to not hire a travel nurse.
Yeah.
So it's always cheaper to have your own staff on hire. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's also different because I feel like there truly is somewhat of a nursing shortage. Like people
Yes.
leave nursing
Oh, yeah.
specifically, like,
Yeah.
So that's like slightly different than just cashiers.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's not different.
Oh, no, I'm yawning.
I was just on the phone with someone who was saying that their nursing home is very short staffed. Like they are just having a hard time keeping people. And she's just so stressed out. She's like, I don't know what to do. Everyone thinks I'm a bitch, but I'm just like trying to do my job. So, and everyone's quitting because
That's where it's dangerous too
Yeah.
at nursing homes and
Yeah.
hospitals and stuff like that.
and then
It's
like,
dangerous to be short staffed.
because I didn't know, like, can we quit taking residents because we don't have the staff? But it's
Right.
not their problem. It's
Yeah.
Right.
the state's just like, nope, take them. You gotta take them.
Yeah.
And I'm
That and it creates a backlog. So if we
Yeah.
can't
Right.
discharge patients from the hospital because there's no room for them at the nursing home and they can't go to their home, then they have to stay in the hospital until they can get some sort of secure placement. And so then the beds upstairs aren't open, so the ER backs up. So then the ER is holding all of these patients that are going to get admitted upstairs.
Speaking of the ER, we need to talk about that show.
Did you watch it?
I did. So let's save it for the next episode. But I did watch it and I took some notes about my thoughts at the end of the season.
Is it Pitt? The
Yes.
Pitt? Yes! Oh my
Yes.
God! Yes, let's
Yeah,
talk
because I saw
about
your
it.
story,
Yes.
and you're like, "This is the best episode," and
Yes.
I'm like, "Okay." Well, because you said it was the most realistic.
Okay,
Yes.
let's save it for our Pit episode.
Okay.
If we get done, we can
The Pit
we can
and the
film
Grammys.
3 episodes today.
Okay, Pit and the Grammys
Okay.
next
Okay.
episode.
All right,
Everyone
all
stay
right.
tuned.
Let's get moving. Okay, let me finish off here. Oh my gosh, mouth actors. Does that drive you insane?
What?
Mouth actors. Think Keira Knightley, Drew Barrymore.
Oh, yeah.
If you've ever seen Dexter, Lila. The girl Lila.
The Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. Yes.
What's Alexis?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like this.
Yes. I wish that we
that.
could have video right now. Maybe
Yes.
we need to like take a video for
And
Instagram
the
for
woman
this,
who
but-
voices Mrs. Incredible, I can't remember her name.
Yes.
But she's got a
Yes.
mouth side part.
Yes. A mouth side part.
Yes.
That's exactly what it is.
It is.
Also, Jim Carrey is like that. What's
Jane
Jane
We need
Lynch?
video.
Jane Lynch is kind of like that. I don't know why that
Jane
bothers
Lynch,
me.
you
A little
think?
bit.
A little bit.
She always has short hair.
She's like, what?
Always.
Yeah.
And then when
That's not really mouth acting, but yeah.
But she's always had short in Talladega Nights, obvious wig.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl.
I don't know why it bothers me so much. It just does. I feel like you put yourself in a box when you are such a mouth actor.
Or you guys have seen the Blake Lively imitation?
Yes.
With the lips?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Never noticed it until he did that.
What is it? Like her filler, or is it just
I have
natural?
no idea.
Her
I don't
natural pout.
I don't know how that guy does that.
I don't know if anyone's keeping up still on that Blake Lively stuff, but things are getting crazy out here, people.
Yeah.
Supposedly Ryan's gonna leave her, or did leave her.
Oh my gosh, we don't have to cover that because there's so much, but I'm just like my
good.
mind is
Okay.
blown by how much is going
I feel like we
on.
have room in this episode because it's not a whole episode by
Okay,
itself.
you want to talk about some stuff?
I want
about
to talk
that?
about some
Tell
stuff
us what
of
you've
that.
heard of.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're gonna take a break from pet peeves for a second.
Yes. So I've heard that pretty much she got caught like with texting
Yes.
Justin Baldoni like
Like the whole thing's about her
Like,
catching feelings was legit.
she caught feelings for Justin. And Ryan found out and she had to spin it and she had to turn it around that he's sexually
was so
harassing me.
mean
And
and blah, blah,
Ryan
blah,
took
blah.
that and ran with it.
Well, and
Yeah.
there's the whole thing in his clause about like the immorality clause about the rights. So if they really did want the rights, like it makes sense to pursue that, you know,
And then someone did a comparison talking about that.
with all of her previous shows
No,
that she's
how
done.
Justin Baldoni writes these beautiful long posts about his wife, you know, lovey, I love my wife so much, blah, 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 blah. And then Ryan Reynolds is like, I love all my kids, and then there's Blake, you know? So then they're like, maybe
They're just not nice
she
to
was
each other.
seeing, but
Yeah.
like the
She was seeing,
millennials
like, a
thought it
healthy
was hilarious
relationship.
that Ryan
Yes.
Reynolds is like
Being
quirky,
funny.
but
Yeah.
being mean to his wife.
Unfortunately, that's like me and Calvin's relationship.
But Nick,
Yes.
at first, when we saw first couple of tweets, this was like 2012 when Ryan Reynolds was there.
The hot man of
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
And Nick was like, haha, look at this funny tweet he said. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess that's kind of funny. But then it's like, okay, dude, it's overplayed.
yeah.
Like, like, he took over Deadpool because the director literally couldn't work with him anymore. And then the writing and the comedy of Deadpool became Ryan Reynolds. And
Yep.
I think that's
Every
why it was
character
just
he's
over.
ever played has been Ryan Reynolds. Has been that
Like
comedy.
a snarky.
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
And maybe she was over it and saw Justin Baldoni. And then that voicemail.
Because she was like 23 when they got together.
Yeah.
Don't forget, she was young. Like
She was pretty young.
You know, she was very few
And he was,
relationships
like,
before that.
The actor on the rise.
I know.
She was kind of getting there too.
People made a comment about Blake being a B-list celebrity with A-list connections.
Oh, yeah.
And
kinda
I
true.
would have considered her like an A-list celebrity.
Really,
I guess.
I wouldn't have. I guess.
No. Okay.
I think she's like known, but she's not that. She's not like Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie is a list celebrity.
Yeah.
But I think why is it A-list? Because they've been in the industry so long, or they won so many awards?
I think probably because,
Or maybe
what do you mean?
both.
Why is she not an A list?
Yes.
I think it's
she's done like small,
the
big play roles.
If you look at like, so
Gossip
there was
Girl.
some comparison between like Anna Kendrick's, I don't want to say net worth, but the value that she made off of her movies. So like she made, out of all the movies that she's done, it's grossed $2 billion or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. So that's A-list. She's well known. She has multiple avenues, all of this stuff. Everyone knows who she is. Everyone's seen things that she's all that kind of
She's
stuff.
versatile. She can do music. She
Exactly.
can do
Whereas Blake
acting.
Lively, her gross was like half the amount or less than half. It was maybe like some sort of millions
Yeah.
or something like that. And so like financially B-list in terms of like gross profit. And then also just like, did anyone
Yeah,
know
not-
that she
not
was a
versatile.
gin person? She had a liquor company. Did
Ryan
anyone know that
did.
she?
It's a
Ryan-
non-alcoholic.
Did anyone
Betty
freaking know
Booze.
that? Not me.
Yes.
I had no freaking idea.
Well, she promoted it after the movie. It ends with us.
Well, that's the first time I'd ever heard of it.
I've
Really?
known for
First time
a
I'd ever heard
long
of it.
time.
I known since the movie. She was
Oh.
promoting Betty Booze and then her hair care line
Yeah.
all after the movie.
Yeah,
or
but
during
she'd
the
had
movie.
the booze thing for a number of years before
Because
that.
Ryan, if you watch
He's
A
a
Simple
gin person,
Favor,
apparently.
he's got an alcohol line.
See, didn't know that either.
And they use that in that movie, A Simple Favor. She's like, look at this gin. And
then
she
she
like, the product
throws it over her shoulder.
placement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of A Simple Favor, Blake Lively posted the movie poster for A Simple Favor 2.
People are picking it apart.
the name thing,
A s-
the name thing, how Anna Kendrick's name is here, like,
Blake
and then
Lively's is
Blake
above it.
Lively's name is like 2 inches above it, and it looks so odd and out of whack.
have not seen the controversy on that.
Okay,
I just
you
saw
need to
that
look
Blake
that up.
Lively posted a story, and I'm like,
It's coming out like in May.
But it's going through Prime. It's not hitting theaters.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I
Because
bet
they're
that
like-
was a quick, fast-forwarded release to try and make everything look better.
It's not gonna like this whole Justin and Blake thing. It's making her and Ryan's
yeah,
like
Oof.
it's ruining them. They're
because they're guilty.
They are, and they got
Yeah.
caught, and they thought they could spin it, and they couldn't.
If anyone didn't know, I was telling you guys about this earlier this week. His website is now live with all of the text message exchanges, all of the evidence that he's
Yep.
collected is now live. So I don't know the name of the website, but you could just Google that thing, and I'm sure it would pop right up.
I was trying to read it, but like the texts are so blurry, it was kind of hurting my eyes,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'll just have someone like just look
Yes.
into it.
Tons of accounts that are covering it.
But now
Yes.
a ton of the accounts that are super covering it, they're getting removed.
Really?
Well, like
Ooh.
TikToker, he tried to expose some of the stuff, and the Reynolds had it removed. But then he talked to TikTok, and he's like, "Put my video back up." So TikTok did. Candace Owens, all her
Oh, yeah. I
investigation,
I know.
Yeah, yeah,
Crazy
yeah.
that she
completely
like
wiped out.
investigated.
She got wiped.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I've been keeping up. Okay, I hate Candace Owens with a deep passion, but I've definitely been keeping up with what she's been reporting on the Blake and Ryan.
She's did a good job with the Blake
She
Lively
did.
thing.
She
Yeah.
did. And
Yeah.
so
I
I'm so
appreciate her
surprised that got
tenacity.
wiped. I wonder what happened.
she's just,
People go after people.
yep. They're like, take that down
Smear.
from the internet. Khloe
Yeah.
Kardashian did it when. What did she do?
Wasn't there a picture or something that she had? Someone posted a picture of her, Chris, right? Posted a picture of her that she didn't like, and then she had it removed.
Yeah. Oh, her grandma. Her grandma posted a really bad, unfiltered picture of Khloe, and just posted it. It was like, look at my beautiful granddaughter, Khloe Kardashian, and it was just a raw
Not posed.
image.
Yeah.
And everyone was freaking out about this picture, like, oh my god, like look at all her flaws. Like she's
Yeah.
a human just like us.
Yeah.
But she had
Then
like
they had it
at the
scrubbed.
FBI take everything down, and people were like, so you can take this down, but like child pornography still exists.
Exactly.
Right.
So I'm like, they can take that down.
Yeah.
There's that whole thing. Speaking of
That's
taking
another
things down, there's that
controversy.
whole thing where Blake Lively showed up to a red carpet with a like hair clip in her hair from wardrobe, And there's only like literally one surviving photo of that event because she had all the photos scrubbed.
Because she wasn't supposed to have that haircut.
Yeah, it was just a
Wow.
mistake that was overlooked to have
Oh
a
my
clip in her hair.
gosh.
Oh yeah, celebrities will just like take that down and then they'll do
Which,
everything.
I kind of get it because people are rough out here, man.
Yeah.
People are mean as heck.
Oh, yeah.
Ourselves included. Like, I mean, look at us sitting here judging people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
More
We're
than-
not like loud about it, but
The most
know.
intriguing part of the Blake
Lively.
Justin Baldoni thing is what is going to happen with her relationship with Taylor.
Oh, I've already
Taylor's
heard that
done.
Taylor has like
Taylor's
pushed-
like, you're not
completely
coming
cut
to the
ties.
Super Bowl with me.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
disappointed you called me one of your dragons.
Yeah.
And that she used her to get the song My Tears Ricochet and
Is that a Taylor song?
yes.
Okay.
And it's in the movie.
Yeah, and now people are using that song so much. I literally just think of all the skits of them making fun of Blake Lively
I'll
because
have
of
to look
this.
that song up because I don't
Well,
know
and
what
the
that
thing is the song is about the death of a friendship. Oh shoot! Yeah, it's the song about and like if I'm dead, if I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake?
Oh, shoot.
Cursing my name, wishing I'd stayed. Look at how my tears ricochet.
Ooh.
Yes, it's a good song, but it's
Oofda.
definitely like
I can't even listen to that song because it literally just takes me to that movie.
yes, yeah.
Okay. If I heard it, maybe I would recognize the.
Oh, and
melody.
then
I
like
don't-
the whole rooftop scene where
Yeah, I still haven't seen the movie.
it's on
Oh, you
Netflix.
guys.
It's on Netflix.
It's honestly, if you haven't read the books, I don't feel like it's that bad.
Yeah.
I haven't read the books either, but comparatively, people are like, this is trash.
Yeah.
So that I get.
I don't understand her wardrobe.
Yeah. I know.
It was over budget. It's like
And
$500,000
Which is
over
crazy because
budget.
half of it's her own wardrobe and like her friend's wardrobe. So, like, what were you buying?
Embezzlement.
Maybe. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's what I think.
Could be. Could be. The whole thing. I feel bad for Scarlett Johansson. I bet she's just like
Oh, Colin Jost made up a joke on his game
absolutely
show.
giggling to herself.
He was making fun of like the intimacy coordinator. He like jabbed at it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, good for you. And now Scarlett Johansson, I swear she's gonna come on top because I just saw Jurassic Park is coming with a new movie, and it's got the guy from Bridgerton.
oh my gosh, Jonathan Bailey.
Yes, it's got Jonathan Bailey. He looks like he could play
He looks
Atlantis
beautiful.
as
He's just the
Milo.
most beautiful person in the whole world. He's just so
He's a
funny.
cutie.
He's so smart. He's so
got him.
talented.
He's dancing
Scarlett.
through life,
He's
right?
literally dancing through life, and
Okay.
I would follow him to the ends of the earth.
So I guess you're gonna see Jurassic Park.
Probably not.
Yes, you will. Your kids will like it.
Nah, I don't. We haven't watched any of the other ones.
Oh,
think
we
my
haven't
kids would
either,
be
but
afraid.
I
Your
think
kids
we
don't
will.
have a dinosaur stage?
Not really, to be honest.
Really?
My brother is still in his dinosaur stage, and
Oh, I
he's
love that for him.
32. So
Love it.
I love that for him.
that's his like opening line at the bar to ladies is like, "Hey, what's your favorite dinosaur?"
Cute. I love
Does
it.
it work?
I cannot confirm.
Is he married? If he's not married,
No.
then probably not.
Aw.
Yeah.
No, he is a bachelor to the core.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes,
all right, then.
living that life.
There you go.
So
Shout out Calissa's brother.
yes, hi Carl. He never listens.
Shame on him.
Oh, I know him. I know of him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, pet peeve.
Are we moving on?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
get to it.
Bring him on.
Oh, this one's kind of silly, but do you guys ever watch TikTok and you watch people cook on TikTok and they have those stupid electric salt shakers
Yeah.
and they go zzz, and they have the light on it, the little blue light, and they're just
Yeah.
like, and I'm just like, why can't you just shake a thing? Why do you have to have it zzz? Like, what's the point? They're ugly. They're stupid.
It's kind
You
of
got to refill it. Why are you refilling? I don't know.
This is because I found that
I'm
TikToker.
gonna put that one in the why are you letting that bother you
I
category.
don't know.
I think it's So I watch Nikki's side of Clean Talk. I think that's her handle, and she buys all those little gadgets
Gadgets,
like gizmos, and I'm just like, that's kind of cool, but it's also very wasteful.
Yeah.
very cluttered, like in your
But
kitchen.
she makes it
so
like
much junk.
it's literally junk, but she makes it so aesthetically like she's got everything organized to the
I mean,
nines.
that's nice, but like,
But like everything's in tiny little compartments, and she uses little gadgets like that, and I'm just like, that's just seems so wasteful.
It's like
she's one of those that takes the seasoning out of the original package and puts them in like the cute little mason
Oh
jar.
my gosh.
See, that is bananas to
That's
me.
bananas.
And then when she cleans everything, she dumps it all out, throws it in, and she's like hand washing everything with all like the gadgets and gizmos.
Dude, but then you have to wash all your gadgets. Like those people who it's not matcha, but the people who drink the greens and they have that electric mini
Yes. Mixer. I
frother
have one
thing
of
or
those.
whatever.
Yeah, I got influenced to buy that.
Yes.
Oh my god. You guys have to clean that every time you use it.
No, you just take it and you spin it.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, that to me would just be so annoying. And like, where would you put that? Where do you put that?
It comes with a stand.
But then that's another thing sitting on your
I put
counter.
it in my utensil drawer. But
Yeah.
like when I watch
have
stuff
enough
like
utensils.
that with like all the gadgets and gizmos, I'm like,
Gadgets and gizmos.
yeah, I was gonna say
Gadgets and gizmos.
Yes. But like when they
I didn't catch that.
buy all that stuff, I'm just like, that's so wasteful.
It
And you're
is.
like, just the over-consuming
Overconsumption, yeah,
and the landfills. Think of the landfills,
And
all
like,
the plastic.
yeah, once it breaks and then you have to throw it away. Like if you just have a legit old school salt shaker, you could keep that forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna keep my T-Rex salt shaker until it cracks and dies, which is hopefully never.
Yeah, I can't even look at TJ Maxx anymore because a lot of that stuff is cute, but I'm like, it's never gonna like last.
Yeah.
And I just get really sad when I go into TJ Maxx now, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all of this is like literal junk. But if it's not here, it will be in a landfill.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although, dang, we were at Five Below and I saw the cutest vase there. Oh my gosh. Hannah's looking at me with the dirtiest eyes right now. It's so cute. It's like a little plastic shopping bag looking. It's so cute. I might have to go back and get it.
I've never been in Five Below.
Oh,
What's
you should
in
stop
there?
on your way. Stuff.
Junk,
Junk.
literal junk.
Yeah, but sometimes it's cool.
I've got to stop at Petco because my
food?
gerbil is on a hunger strike because I got her the wrong food. So she hasn't eaten in like a week.
Wow.
I mean, I've given her food, but she just doesn't like it.
Do you feed her like vegetables sometimes? Is that not allowed?
No, yeah, I should. I
Like a
totally could do
little
that. A little
leaf?
carrot, a little veggie.
Yeah,
little
shave her up
celery.
some, what are those called? Cucumbers.
Yep. I should do
Cucumbers.
that. But anyway, we'll see
I
if
mean, that's a
she'll.
lot of money for a gerbil.
Yeah. So
Literally
that's on my
a
list.
You have one gerbil?
Key lime, lemonade, and gerbil food.
Not a strawberry lemonade. All
Not
right,
a
fine then.
strawberry
Fine then.
No. You have a gerbil,
A gerbil.
just one,
Yep.
2 kitties.
2 kitties.
Okay. Busy.
You need chickens.
I need
Ducks.
chickens.
You need ducks.
Ducks are stupid.
Yeah,
That's,
they are.
but they're so funny.
And they're skittish.
That's okay. Look how
Nick and I
cute
were
they
thinking
are.
about getting chickens.
Yeah.
Where?
With the whole,
Just in the backyard?
just down the hill a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
But with the eggs, Target didn't have eggs for a while.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I
And
heard
we-
there was an egg shortage.
We eat eggs like every single day.
The bird flu.
Yeah, I heard that they killed like what was it, like 1 million birds or something like that. I forget what it was.
So wasteful.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get why they did it, but it's also kind of like,
But the thing is, I think they literally just trash the bodies.
probably.
Like I'm like,
I don't want to think about what they do with them.
yeah.
Yeah, ew.
Oh, it was awful
Mass
when like
chicken graves.
what was going on in COVID?
I mean, at least they break down. They fuel the earth with their.
But no, that's what I'm saying.
decomposition.
Like, are they gonna like decompose it properly? So it like
Oh, I don't know. I hope so.
Or if they just like throw it in a trash bag and then just toss it and then like I don't
Ew.
know.
They could feed it to their pigs. I
No.
bet their pigs would eat it.
So COVID, there was something going on with like the hog confinement or like the hog community. Like they had to like kill all these hogs, and like there was videos of like piles of dead
Ew.
pigs.
Like the giant hogs.
Big, yes, big
Wow.
sows.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, that is so wasteful. Like literally,
I
like
remember that. But why did
Why did that
do
happen?
that? I can't remember.
We should
was
probably
there a
Google that
disease
later.
going on? Oh,
No, I think that there
Swine flu?
wasn't. Oh,
it?
because the plants were shutting down.
that's
There was nowhere
right.
for the pigs to be processed.
Yes, because I think my parents, they were like freaking out because they're like, what do we do with all these pigs?
Yeah.
You just let them live. Can't you just let them live and hang
That's
out?
expensive. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
like,
Yeah.
You
It's
can't
not the way of the world.
Oh,
Not the lay of the land.
because
gotcha.
I would totally love just to have like what's it called? A farm where animals can just literally live their life.
Yeah.
Honey farm.
Like a sanctuary.
Yeah, it's a sanctuary. And I would see all these videos of all these pigs.
I follow quite a few sanctuaries on TikTok.
Made me
know.
sad.
My friend has pigs, and they are so big. but they're so cute.
No, the piglets are so cute.
Like, no, even the big sows are cute. Although the man one, what are they called? The man pig. He's not. He's not very, the boy pig. I don't know what he's called. I don't love him.
I heard like a creepy thing about pigs.
What?
Is that like they're demons?
Oh,
Like the people who were like going to hell. God was like, I'll let you live, but you're gonna live in a different form. You're gonna be a swine. And that's why. What's that one religion that won't eat pigs?
Jewish and Jehovah's Witness.
They're like Muslim.
no, Muslim is cows. They don't eat cows, right? Or is it Hindu? What am I thinking of?
Jews don't
Indian
eat pork.
people.
I think on certain. I don't know if it's certain days, but they also cannot take like a heart valve from a pig.
Yep.
And they can't take the thyroid medication, the Synthroid. That's a
Yes, they have to take a different kind.
It was a creepy video that I watched, and you know how pigs can't look up at the sky is like they can't look into heaven. Like you gotta look down below because
They are dirty. They're like shrimp and things like that.
and
They're
like
dirty.
cannibals, people who are cannibals, they're like, oh yeah, it literally tastes like pig, and like it's kind of creepy. So
Yeah, ew.
it was just a weird.
Dark
It was a weird
turn.
TikTok.
That was a dark
Sorry.
turn. Oh my gosh, speaking of though, actually dark turn. Do you know what well, you know what? Remind me and we'll talk about this at the Grammys episode. Okay? So another hit us at the Grammys episode.
Yeah, we're
Do we
just
have a pen?
hinting.
No, get your thing out and write it in your notes.
Get
Okay.
your thing out.
Next one, I'm sorry for all of you tropical people, coconut scents.
oh, I love
Screw
I
you.
coconut.
could throw up.
I smell like coconuts right now. I
Ew.
bought that Daisy.
I'll never sniff you.
That Daisy, it's a new product at Target. It's like in a cute little bottle. It's like a body spray, and it's got like a cute little flower perfume.
I don't know it.
It smells like coconuts.
I hate it. I would die. Coconuts are just like I just don't get it. They're the nastiest smelling thing. It's so gross.
I love coconut
Hate
everything.
it.
Yeah, same.
Hate it. Ooh, okay. This, you're going to get it. I know you're going to get it.
She's pointing at Calissa.
Yeah, Kalissa's going to get it. I don't know about Hannah. I think Hannah probably won't care.
Try me.
Okay. This is also very niche, okay? When vocal artists change the vowel or the pronunciation of a specific word during a song after they've already said it multiple times one way.
Jessie J.
So I have no idea, but think specifically Arms Wide Open by Scott Stapp, Creed, okay? With arms wide open. And then at the end he goes, wide open. 2 different vowel sounds, okay? After he said open, the whole entire song, at the end he goes, open. And that's just so stupid.
Me and Calissa are just staring at each other like,
So stupid.
this girl.
Think also if you've seen The Greatest Showman, when what's her face sings "Never Enough," she does that in there. That
yes,
one I
what
can
was it?
understand
What was the
a
word
little
she
bit.
always said? Because Kelly Clarkson would always enunciate it correctly.
I have no clue. That one I get because when she sings it, she sings it very high. It's a high register that she sings it in, and so to make the
For
sound
me. It was for me. For me.
Yes.
For me.
for me, yes, and so I get why she changed it there because to be able to have the sound come out and sound correctly, like I get it. But Scott Stapp, what are you doing, man? Stop it. He should re-record Arms Wide Open. I'm just saying. Do you get it? Do you understand what I'm saying, Calissa?
I'm gonna put that in the "Why are you so bothered by this?"
Oh
category.
my gosh! I really thought you would understand.
But you pick up on that
I
stuff.
understand. I understand what you're saying. Am I annoyed by it?
Yes,
No. I just
How?
love Creed.
I do too. They got a lot of bangers, if I'm being honest.
I just know that one song, I think.
They have like 6 good songs.
Yeah.
Considering they honestly have like 20 albums, that's not very many. But their bangers are really banging.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll send you a few.
Yeah.
Well, now that nobody gets that one, all right then. Maybe you'll get this one because this is very similar to when I was talking about people who post their Instagram handles on their cars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Personalized license plates.
Yeah.
I just think that's kind of dangerous.
Why?
Because what if you like do something like wrong in traffic and people are like, I remember that license plate. I'm going to remember that. And every time I see a car that looks like it, I'm going to remember that license plate, remember that person. And then
I just feel like most of the time I don't get it. I don't understand what they're saying. Like it takes me 25 minutes to try to figure out what the license plate says.
like sounding it out.
yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
There was one that I recognized.
They're not
Well,
funny.
I'm always gonna remember it. This is what I'm saying, like earlier. Because the truck in front of me was acting really weird. He was like, I could see the arm movements going on. And I'm like, dude, what is this guy's problem?
He was dancing.
I thought so. But then, like, they got to the stop sign. His female passenger tried to get out. And I saw him literally grab her by the hair, yank her in.
Oh, shoot.
And he was like arms going crazy. Like, he was screaming at this
He was
female.
wigging. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm just witnessing something. And I'm like following him because we're going to the avenue. And his license, I don't know, should I say it?
Shh, people.
But I will always remember it because he had that personalized license plate.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I called 911 and I'm like,
good.
hey, I'm behind this vehicle. And they're like, okay, what's the license plate? And I'm like, it's personalized and it says ... And she's like, okay.
So it's something nasty.
No, it's not. It's very
It's just like weird, stupid.
truck person.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I was like, yep, they're heading on the highway, and he knows that I caught them, and he's like speeding now. He's like going 90. She's like, okay, I'll make sure a sheriff is somewhere on the avenue watching for him.
Oh my
And he literally
gosh.
sped away from me because I witnessed it, and he was trying to get away from the situation.
People are crazy.
I wonder whatever came of that.
I know.
You think of like Gabby Petito. You know what I mean?
If somebody would have noticed, if they would have been able to do more.
Yes.
And sometimes I wish I would have made a post anonymously on like our local community page and be like, hey, if anyone knows this license plate, blank, blank,
Yeah.
I just witnessed them doing this, and
Yeah.
if you know who it is, I called the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
That's
like a
scary.
business having a personalized?
A business I can understand.
I
If
like
it's,
that.
Yeah, that I get. But this, I'm just talking about regular Joes with personalized
Some of
license
them are
plate
funny.
that are
Working
stupid.
9 to 5. I think
Those are
was
funny. If it's like a universal thing that literally everyone would know and it's funny, then I get it.
but I understand most of them.
I don't. I don't get
was
it a
one I
lot of
saw?
times.
Busy mom. But then I'm like, people can like, oh, you're a mom. You got kids. I'm going to yank them, kidnap them. That's what I think of.
One time I saw some girls and hers was brrr, B-R-R-R-R-R. And I thought that was hilarious, super creative. But like stuff that's like, I heart Iowa State or like Cyclone for life. Like
So
that's
you hate
so
sports.
stupid. No, just like, it's just like, is that so funny or important that anyone needs to know? No, it's just dumb. I don't get it. Sometimes I just can't. Maybe it's because I'm dumb and I can't read them half the time.
You only just said the sports.
Okay, that's
don't like
just
the
because
sports
those are the
license
ones that I see the most of. But there are tons
We're
of them.
passionate.
There are
here.
tons of them where I literally just like can't read them. I just
Yeah.
don't. I cannot even understand what they're saying. I try to figure it out, and I literally spend all my time trying to figure it out. And Tom's like, just let it go.
You know what? I bet there's a group on Facebook that's like stupid license plates.
Probably.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
There's
Probably.
weird Facebook groups out there.
For everyone. There's a Facebook group for everyone.
Oh, yes. I know someone saw a funny license plate the other day. But
Oh, I wrote down an example of one that I thought was, I don't know if it was funny, but it was gross. Okay. And the license plate was scat, LOL. Like poop.
Oh.
Scat, LOL.
I was
Literally, it said LOL. And I was just like, guy, that ain't that funny.
He
It's
probably
just kinda
listens to our
nasty.
podcast.
Maybe. I don't know. I hope so. I just want you to know, guy, that you're gross.
dang it.
Why would you pay extra for that? That's just insane.
And just to tell the DM, I don't know if you got to tell the DMV,
Yeah.
like, hey, this is what I want.
You have to spell it for the DMV ladies or who or the where do you go to? Ow. See, that's funny.
I just showed him a license plate that said ow. Oh, www.
I just think they're stupid.
Okay. Do you have any more?
Yeah, I have one more. And you'll have to tell me if you feel this way too.
She's looking at Calissa.
Well, all of you.
Okay, she's looking at all.
I just glanced just then. I am tired of getting the pop-ups for threads on Instagram.
Same.
Well, they put the juiciest one
Yes.
right on the end there, and then you click on it, and you can't find it.
Clickbait.
Oh, yours
Clickbait.
doesn't go right to that article?
No.
Oh, mine does.
Oh.
But I just find it, even before I got Threads specifically because there were a couple that really intrigued me. And now I'm just like, I find it really annoying. I'm like, I'm on Instagram. Can you just leave the Thread stuff for Threads?
Yeah.
Like I'm annoyed. Every other
Is
post
it in the
these
same
days,
metaverse?
I think so. Yeah, they're
It's
owned
Meta's
by,
version of X.
yeah, they're owned by Instagram or whatever. But I'm just
For
annoyed.
more people to be on their phone.
I'm annoyed by it. I'm just tired of it. I would like to just be on Instagram and not look at Threads.
I
It's
feel
annoying.
that. I feel
It's
that.
like Facebook ads. I feel
Yeah.
like it's just like, why? Stop talking to me about stuff that's not what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of Facebook, I don't know if you guys get those notifications where like Sarah liked this page and you get a notification for it. And I'm like, I literally don't care. So I hit X and like, you will no longer receive notifications about Sarah. And I'm like, thank you. Do you get those?
Yes, and you
Yeah,
have to,
but-
there's a specific way to turn it off, but I can't recall what it is.
But
in
it's
your-
always
you have to
something
go to the
random like
notifications.
Calissa was in a photo with so and so, and I'm like, okay, why did I get a notification for that?
Yeah.
Like I can see
Because
it. I'm
they're
like,
they're probably out of things to tell you.
Yeah, because
Probably
nobody ever
scrolled for long enough that they're like, we got to tell her something.
nobody ever like talks to me on Facebook, or like I never have notifications for real things. It's
I
always
literally
just,
just go on the
so-and-so
community
posted
page
this.
and like that's it.
Yeah.
Because there's so much tea in this town.
I just like to look at my memories and then I get off again.
I actually love Facebook. I spend a lot of time on it.
I know I could see that from you because I see you posting your, what's that called, stories all the time.
Yes. Well, those are my Instagram stories.
Oh, never mind then.
That transfer over to Facebook.
All right, never mind then. I don't know.
Yeah. But I spend a lot of time on
Doing
Facebook.
what? What do you do on Facebook?
Well, okay. So if there's not an ER patient, there's not a lot to do other
Yeah.
than scroll on your phone. So
You should read a book.
I've tried. It makes me sleepy.
Oh shoot!
So they have like, people have posted like half episodes of Grey's Anatomy
Oh,
on
love it.
Facebook. And
Oh,
so
I
I'll
hate
just-
that.
It's just
And
like,
then I'm like, what's the next episode?
yes, yes. Or they'll like summarize. I've been watching a lot of Hoarders on Facebook
I
recently.
love it.
Yeah. 600 Pound Life on Facebook. Unexpected on TLC. Yeah. So
Man, TLC really had the hits back in the day.
yeah, Judge Judy.
Oh, yeah.
It's on Facebook.
Some of those, yeah. I never really cared for that. I didn't understand it as a kid, but now watching them, like, those are some funny, like,
yes, I love
court cases.
Judge Judy.
If you really like the Jerry Springer Show, there's a documentary about the Jerry Springer Show.
I saw that.
on-
HBO, probably.
Is it HBO or Netflix or something?
Did they tell people to yell? Because they always
It-
yell.
that's-
my ex-boyfriend did this.
That's controversial. There's like there was like some lawsuits about that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Really?
About like them prepping people for certain things
Yeah.
and stuff.
I didn't watch Jerry Springer. I watched Maury.
Me too. Loved Maury. I used to wake up early on the weekends to watch Maury.
Every day after school, I'd watch it.
And oh my gosh, the Montel Williams show. Did you ever watch that? Loved him too. Loved him. You are not the
I remember watching Tyra Banks.
Oh, I don't remember watching
Yeah.
She wasn't a very
We
good
watched
host.
the Today Show a lot growing up.
Same,
Yeah.
yes.
We
It was
didn't.
always on. Yeah.
We watched the MTV music videos in the morning.
I didn't have cable.
Oh, sucks for you, girl.
That's Arthur.
Arthur.
You missed out.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang. Arthur was always on at like 7:30 before the bus came.
Oh, really?
7:30. For us, I don't know.
Did you have cable?
No. I had PBS.
You didn't have cable either?
So in the school year, we didn't have. No, how did that go? In the school year, we had cable. In the summer, we disconnected it.
Why?
And we just had PBS because mom wanted us to be outside.
Yep.
Oh.
My dad got really pissed one day because me and my brothers were just inside. He took the TV literally off the stand, put it in the attic, and
Wow.
we didn't get it till Christmas.
Love that.
We were really mad. But then, like,
I threaten my kids all the time. That sounds bad. I threaten my kids all the time that we're going to get rid of the TV. I say, we're going to get rid of all these channels.
Think of
We're getting
all
rid of Netflix, HBO, Hulu. We're getting rid of all of them.
I think in the summertime, I'm really not going to try to be, in the house as much. Like, I want to be walking and going to the parks.
I want to too, but it's so hot.
Sarah, grow up.
It's a pet peeve of
hate
hers.
Being sweaty really is one of my pet peeves. Like the feeling of moisture on my skin is disastrous.
I love
it's
it.
just so it like actually changes my mood into anger.
I think that's why, like, you don't like at the gym and feeling all the
Hate it.
sweat
Hate
dripping down my back.
Hate it.
Love it.
I don't like to feel sweaty, but I guess I don't dislike it.
I like
that
to be
much.
sweaty on purpose
That gives
for
me the
gyms.
heaves.
Yeah.
But like if I'm at work and I'm sweating on someone over their head, that's embarrassing. I'm like, sorry, I just did like 50 haircuts.
My armpits are dripping on you.
Literally, and it's so embarrassing. And one time I ran out of deodorant, so I had to use NYX deodorant, and I was super sweaty, and I felt like it, like just the male
Permeates the air.
perfume was just everywhere, and I'm like, oh my god, I smell like a man.
That's okay.
It wasn't.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Because I was so embarrassed to raise my hands.
Oh, I've had that. The one, it's not Dove. Secret, the one that smells like baby powder. Mm-hmm. Ugh, hate that one. Another pet peeve, by the way. Hate the smell of that. Can't stand when other people smell like that. Can't stand when I used to smell like that. Hate it.
Oh yeah, so you just use your crystal, right?
Yep. It's not a crystal. It's minerals. It's a mineral salt.
Minerals, Marie.
It's a mineral salt. I don't do the woo. Okay, it's mineral salt.
It's not woo woo. It's just woo.
Yeah. A little less
yeah. Okay.
flushy. What's that word? Oh, whatever.
I
What
have
do you
no
use,
idea.
Alyssa, for deodorant?
A men's deodorant.
Really?
Yeah. Degree men's.
You don't
Ultra
just
cover.
the generic.
You don't smell like man?
Lift your arm up right now. Let me sniff it.
Go for it. I just put it on before I left.
Okay. Yeah, I smell it.
Oh, that's nice.
You should smell like coconut.
That's nice. Mine hopefully smells like nothing right now.
Yes.
We're just sniffing armpits.
Mine smells like nothing.
Sniffing armpits. On that note, now that all of our armpits have been sniffed.
I sniffed my own armpits.
Yeah, no one smelled Sarah's.
Here's the thing. I feel like with women's deodorant, that doesn't have the strong enough antiperspirant. So I end up with like pitting out. I never pit out. I never stink with this stuff. So it's just, it hurts my armpits though. My armpits like hurt.
What does that mean? Like they burn because there's like chemicals in there, or
Using a woman's
hurts?
deodorant? Or
Well, okay.
Your
So
lymph nodes, are they not draining properly?
yeah, okay. So that's I think what it is more than anything. So I used to use Primally Pure deodorant, but I felt like it didn't last as long. It's like this crunchy deodorant.
Can you just get an extra tube and
Sarah-
stick it in your pocket? Oh, what? I'm just saying.
And when I
you wanna be in pain?
switched, my armpits like had to detox.
Yeah, and you stinky for a while.
Yeah. Okay. So it adjusted to the deodorant, whatever. And then I had to go back because it wasn't working as well. And the first like 2 weeks that I put on the deodorant that I use now, which is just like cheap $1.99 deodorant, it like my armpits hurt. Like the lymph nodes were hurting. Like it was like,
Extra work to detox.
yeah, adjusting back to it. And
You should
now-
dry brush maybe.
I've heard
That would
really
help
good
you
things
drain.
about that. But only on like the like just like your thighs.
So you want to go towards where your biggest lymph nodes are. So arms would be up towards your trunk, and then legs would be up
Thighs.
towards your thighs,
quads and thighs.
towards your your hips,
Yeah.
and then I don't know if people do their midsection really, but like
You can.
your arms and legs would be towards your trunk to help you detox.
Wow. Sounds
Yeah.
like a bunch of woo woo.
Oh, maybe. I guess. Sorry, that is a
Is
little
it?
woo, isn't it?
But if you brush something on the outside of your body, then it like.
Well, it's supposed to
magically-
so it stimulates blood flow, and so then it helps carry things to your lymph nodes
Just
to
get a
be
massage
detoxed.
and like ask the girl just to
That's
like.
so expensive though.
But she literally, because have you been seeing those TikTok ads? Like everyone, you shouldn't have a puff armpit. You should have a pit, and they have
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
I did see
hollow
that.
pit, and they're like, take Mary Ruth's oil, and I don't know what it was.
I think I'm just fat, and oh my gosh! Speaking of fat, I was texting Hannah last night because I was checking to see if I had tonsil stones, and I noticed that I had a fat ass tongue, and I was like, what the heck? So I was Googling, and when you gain weight, you store fat in your tongue. So that is why I've been snoring. So when she was talking about her having like a fat tongue or
I
whatever,
went to the ENT,
and they told her she had a fat tongue.
and I'm like, okay,
There you go.
Yeah,
So there you go.
like your tongue's really fat.
Yeah.
I'm like, give it to me straight, doctor.
There you go. Yeah. I
Well,
can't
I
even see my
know-
tonsils area anymore because my tongue's so fat.
So I was diagnosed with sleep apnea when I was 19. Oh
gosh.
Yeah, and I had a sleep machine for a while. But once I'm at a lower weight, if I usually am under 200, I don't have any problems with it.
I was Googling, and one of the main causes of sleep apnea is obviously a fat tongue, weight gain.
Because then when you think about it,
Yeah.
Well,
Because your tongue,
Nick
your tongue
says
is
you
fat. It
snore
takes
like
up all your-
crazy, don't you?
he's an
She
idiot.
does.
Shut up.
She does. It's not just like a lot, it's very loud.
Yeah, my mother-in-law took a picture of me when we were in Boston, and she sent it to Nick. She's like, Hannah looks like a princess, but she sounds like Shrek. And I'm like,
That's going to be the preview for this.
oh my
episode.
That is hilarious.
I'm like,
Oh my
thanks.
gosh. That is so funny.
They're laughing because it's true.
It is true. I only have one experience with of like hearing you sleep at night snoring, but
That Nicki Minaj.
it was a
concert.
doozy. No.
I don't remember it
in the
at Nicki
camper.
Minaj.
Yeah, in the Nicki
I was
Minaj, I do not remember.
fat.
You were pregnant at the time. But even still,
And the
You be
boy,
snoring.
like this is the comfort of my bed right here.
it
This
was
table.
literally rock solid. Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, oh my god, I can't go.
But you
get
fell asleep so fast and you snored
do-
so loud.
so tired and during pregnancy.
I get it. I
Yeah.
understand. But I will continue to make fun of you for your snoring for the rest of your life. That's fair. You can make fun of me too now because I got a fat tongue and I snore like a chainsaw. It's okay. Calvin will tell you. He's sent me videos.
That'll be an Instagram poll.
Yeah, do you
Do
snore?
you like my last option? I don't know these people. I'm old. Or I live under a rock and don't know these. And it's always my father-in-law hitting that button.
Oh, is
every
it?
time.
Okay, I saw very early on that it was like split between yes, I know them and the last one. And I was like, oh, I wonder who did that. Nick's dad.
Yeah.
At least he's he's
funny.
interacting. That's all we
Yep.
can ask for.
Yep,
So-
that's all we can ask. Speaking of interacting, you can follow us on Instagram at 30 Crying and Trying.
And Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
Yes.
We try to
We're
read all the
almost to
comments.
500 subscribers on YouTube.
Wow.
So close.
Come on, people.
If you have a Google account, that's all you need is a Google account. Just go over and like us.
Yep.
And even if you don't give a shit about us,
Get YouTube Premium, seriously.
Oh,
It's so worth
I wouldn't
it.
go that far, but
I'm saying just do it.
yeah, says the YouTuber wife.
yeah.
No, I did this before, like with kids, because Cutter would always get mad about the
ads.
He's like, I don't want this.
Anders brings me the remote. Ad. Ad. Ad.
That's funny.
And on that note,
This has been Calissa.
Hannah.
And Sarah.
Bye.